Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally getting out on the motorcycle. Here in Nashville, it has been snowing, sleeting, raining for what feels like 3 weeks. And it's still not beautiful out there. I mean, you can check and see. But nevertheless, we are getting on the motorcycle today. We're also going to talk about this week's launch of the 2024 models. We're going to talk the Pan America CVO. And we're also going to talk about the motorcycle I'm going to buy. Man, it feels good to be back out on the motorcycle. Whew, man, this last 3 weeks, it has been snowing, raining, sleeting, something to keep us off of the motorcycle. And as you can even see, the weather today is not all that great. It's not supposed to rain on us. Hopefully it will not rain on us. We'll see. But we are headed up to Boswell Harley Davidson. Gonna have a little bit of lunch. One of the cool things they have is a diner inside the dealership there. And so we're gonna run up, have some lunch with a friend, maybe do a little bit of shopping, but I also want to talk to the guys about what they think about these brand new 2024 models that were just announced by Harley Davidson the other day. As we drive on our way up there, I'm gonna kind of give you my thoughts on, you know, what I think about them. And there's even one that I am probably gonna buy. I have to say, I saw it and I thought, man, that is one of the most badass looking bikes I think that I have ever seen. So more than likely I'm going to be pulling the trigger on one of these new 2024s. But let's start down the list and let's talk first, because y'all know how big I am into the adventure world and I love my Pan America. The 2024 Pan America CVO. As we all had kind of heard the rumors, we kind of thought that the Pan America CVO was coming. I was interested to see what exactly they were going to outfit this bike with from the factory. And so since the release, we all saw it comes with the hard cases, comes with the quick shifter, comes with the upgraded skid plate, the kind of a different windshield mechanism, and then the paint scheme. Now I'm going to be real honest with you. I thought I liked it at the beginning. I've realized now that I'm actually not a fan of the paint scheme, and I'll tell you why. I was hoping for something. I understand that it's a CVO and they got to do something special. But that bike to me, with the red powder coating and the red on it with the silver and the black and the one, I'm sorry, but it just looks more to me like an Evel Knievel stunt bike and not an adventure motorcycle. I mean, I don't know what I wanted it to be or what I expected it to be, but being 100% honest, it was not that. I was honestly, a week ago, not even having seen it yet, thinking, you know what, I might just upgrade. I've always wanted to buy a CVO. I love my Pan America. Mine's a 2021. I could upgrade and get all the amazing new features and stuff, since they've, you know, now in the 4th year of building these things, or 4th year, you know, all the bugs that were a problem with the 2021s are not a problem with the new one. So I thought maybe I'll upgrade and I'll just go ahead and pull the trigger on the CVO. And then I saw it and I was like, I don't think I can do it. I just can't. I'm interested to hear what you guys think about it, especially you adventure guys. Drop down in the comments below what you think about the Pan America CVO. Then once I got past the paint, because I was like, you know what, I could wrap it. Could wrap it any color that I wanted it to be, and then I still have the CVO. But then I really got to looking at what extra comes on the bike. And I've already done all of that to my Pan America. I have upgraded the skid plate. I have the hard cases on order. Let's see what else. I've replaced the windshield. I've already done everything that comes on that CVO I've already done to my Pan America. And I've customized mine to my standards and exactly what I wanted on the motorcycle. So the Pan America CVO was out for me. I love the fact that Harley Davidson brought out a Pan America CVO, but it's just not going to be for me. The paint scheme, again, it looks like something for like a circus or a show. You know, it doesn't look like the bike you want to take and get off-road and dirty, and it just doesn't have that appearance. And I was a little bit disappointed when I saw the color scheme on that. So that is the new 2024 Pan America CVO. Then we took a look at the new Road Glides and the new Street Glides. Love the CVOs in those as well. The orange and black CVO Street Glide really caught my attention. I mean, I absolutely love my Street Glide. Love it to death. I've never owned a Road Glide. I've owned Fat Boy and then Street Glides. So I've never really owned, in the Pan America, of course, but I've not ever really owned any of the other lineup within the Harley Davidson lineup. And I always keep my eye on the Street Glide because I love them so much. And then I saw the thing that caught my attention probably more than any other motorcycle has ever caught my attention. And that is the new Road Glide CVO ST. In the white and the black, I like the white, but when I saw that black on black with the red accents on the 24 Harley Davidson Road Glide CVO ST, I about flipped out. That may be the most badass looking bike I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, I think that highly of it. I have never been a quote unquote Road Glide guy. I've always been a Street Glide guy. But something about that motorcycle, it was screaming through the TV at me. And I texted Bubba, who owns Boswell Harley Davidson. I said, I think I'm going to order a black 24 CVO Road Glide ST. And we'll see. I'm going to talk to him about it today. I want to see what the weight is, how long it's going to take to get, and see all of the information about it. But guys, I am seriously considering pulling the trigger on that bike and then getting rid of my 2023 Ducati Desert X. The fact of the matter is, I love that motorcycle. It's out in California. I keep it out there so I can ride when I'm out in California. But the truth of the matter is I just don't ride it enough. I'm in California 1 week a month. And truly, when I'm out there, I'm working my ass off. So I don't really have that much of an opportunity to ride. And going off-road, the more we've been going off-road here lately, I love the Pan America. I don't think there's a situation in the type of riding that I'm going to be able to be doing where I would ever, if I had the Desert X and the Pan America sitting right next to each other, that I would hop on the Desert X over the Pan America. So I'm seriously thinking about dumping the Desert X and going ahead and pulling the trigger on the 2024 Road Glide CVO ST. More on that a little bit later. But we're going to head up here to Boswell's. We're going to grab some lunch. We may do a little bit of shopping. And I want to talk to the guys up here at the dealership about what they think about these new models that were just announced the other day. So let's hit the road, try to enjoy this weird weather that we're having. I'm not going to complain because it's not raining right now, and it's been raining or it's been snowing for the last 3 weeks. I'm out on the bike. Life is good. So let's head on. did want to mention something real quick. I noticed the other day that Boswell threw up on their Facebook page and their Instagram page. If you guys are thinking about getting into adventure riding, they had a 2022 Pan America that was a Harley Davidson demo. It has like almost no miles on it whatsoever. They put Michelin Anarchy tires on it. It's got the black Harley Davidson soft bags on it. It's had a little bit of upgrades done to it, and they were selling that thing for $14,900. Guys, back in 2021, I paid way more than that for my Pan America Special. So you might want to check them out if you're thinking, I don't care where you live, they'll send the bike to you anywhere you live. You might want to check that out, because look, 15 grand for a practically brand new Pan America Special, yeah. So go check that out. We are now over in the Berry Hill area of Nashville. A lot of the television show Nashville was filmed in and around this area. A lot of big recording studios are over here. Blackbird, Jonathan Cain's studio over here. I spent a large portion of my life producing records and writing in this little area right over here in Berry Hill. So many cool studios. So many cool writing rooms, publishing companies, little cafes and stuff like that. I almost had my studio here, but I decided to have it down on Music Row in downtown Nashville. All this has changed so much. And we were only in California a little over 3 years, but man, did this whole area change so much. There's Blackbird Studios right there. Keith Urban records a lot of his records there. Just never ceases to amaze me exactly how much this place changed in 3 short years. I'll tell you this, it changed more in the 3 years we were gone than the 20 years we lived here prior. That right over there is the soccer stadium. Actually, not long after we moved back to Nashville, we went to that stadium. We went and saw Pink in concert. Really good concert. Really cool venue. I'd never been inside an actual like soccer stadium. That's about all they do there. That's where the, I guess correct term would be football team, but it's soccer to me. It's where the soccer team plays, and they also hold concerts there, but that's about the only thing they do there. It was a really cool venue, Godis Park. I could have taken the interstate and been here in probably 15 minutes, but haven't ridden in so long. It was like, man, I just had to get on the bike. I want to spend as much time on it as I can today, because it's going to start raining again, and it's going to rain all next week. And then supposedly, looking at the forecast, we're going to have 10 straight days of sunshine and warmer weather. So I am all about that. We'll have a lot more videos coming out. Plus, I have a huge announcement that I'm going to put in the next video that I'm uploading on the channel. And it's something that I've been working on, wow, for a really long time. And I'm finally bringing it to fruition. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I think you guys are going to love it as well. So be watching for that video. It's probably going to be the next video on the channel. It'll be one of those dreaded talking head videos, but I got a lot to show you in the video as well, what I've been working on behind the scenes. So I'm really pumped up about that. Even though we hadn't been able to ride, it doesn't stop you from planning things and kind of getting things in motion. Here we are at Fessler's Lane, location of the world famous Boswell Harley Davidson. I tell you what, I like these guys so much. They are so cool. Bubba is just the coolest guy. Definitely the coolest Harley Davidson dealership owner I have ever met and befriended in my entire life. They have owned their dealerships since the 50s. You want to talk about heritage and legacy? I went and hopped in the truck with him a few weeks ago, and he went around and showed me all of their different locations and all of the artwork and pictures that they have collected since the 50s of Harley Davidson culture and his family's culture in owning and being a part of the Harley Davidson brand. And man, it just inspired me in so many different ways. We're going to start working on some content together, because I got to tell you, man, that stuff interests me. The history, the legacy, all of that, just, man, that's the stuff that gets me off right there. And I love their dealership. I love the way they stand behind the product. Customers always come first. Lord knows we've had our experiences with other dealerships around the country, and there's been a lot of debate on some of the really huge videos that I've done on different dealerships down in the comments section, you know, and really trying to decide, is it a Harley Davidson problem or is it a dealership problem? And I can tell you, after spending time with Bubba and his staff, it's a dealership problem. You can have your disagreements and the things that you don't like about where the current CEO may be taking the direction of the brand, but the real legacy Harley Davidson dealership owners like Bubba, they are keeping the tradition and the legacy of what we all love about Harley Davidson alive. I can promise you that. And there are a lot of good, independently owned, not corporately owned, but independent, motorcycle-loving Harley dealers out there. And like Bubba, he eats, lives, breathes, bathes Harley Davidson. And that shows in the experience that he wants all of his customers to have. So I'm telling you, on that debate, it is definitely at the dealership level. Like I said, you can have all the disagreements or wish they would haves or wish they wouldn't haves and all of that stuff with Harley Davidson as a brand overall. But truth be told, your experience as a rider and as a person that is involved with the brand, your connection to the overall brand is filtered through the dealership. So the better dealership experience you have, the better you're going to think about the brand. So if you are having an issue with the brand right now and you've been a rider and you feel disgruntled, you don't know, I would suggest, first off, maybe go find yourself a different home dealership and start there. Find somebody that actually cares about you, cares about the product, cares about servicing the product. They care more about your experience with them and the brand than they do the dollar. Because the good Harley Davidson dealerships like Bubba, like Boswell Harley Davidson, Ring of Fire Harley Davidson, the thing that they understand is that if they treat their customers right, they're building customers for life. They're not trying to sell a customer a motorcycle. They're trying to build customers for life, a revolving door business. And when you do that and you put the customer first, it's always going to work out. And that's why there's such a time-honored tradition with Boswell Harley Davidson. And I'm so proud to just be a part of it and hang out with these guys and be around them and see how they treat their customers and how loyal they are to the brand. So enough about that. Anyway, we're here. They also have a Eagle Rider dealership. So if you ever in Nashville, want to plan a trip to Nashville, come ride with us. They got anything and everything in the world you'd ever want to ride. It's all right there. So yeah, here we are, Harley Davidson, Boswell. But we're going to get off the bike. We're going to head into the dealership, grab a bite to eat here in the diner. We'll show you that as well. Do some shopping. And then we're going to talk to the guys about what they think about the new 2024 Harley Davidson lineup of new bikes. Hey guys, as you can see, we are here at Boswell Harley Davidson, Fessler's Lane in Nashville. We're gonna run inside. We're gonna talk to Patrick about the brand new 2024 Pan America CVO. We're gonna get his thoughts, see what he thinks about that. Then we're gonna take a look at some of the other new 2024s, and we just might ride off today on the brand new 2024 Road Glide CVO ST. We'll see. It's in there being PDI'd right now. If it gets done in time, we may leave the Street Glide here today and take the CVO ST home. So we'll see. Let's run in, have a visit with Patrick about the new Pan America CVO, and we'll go from there. Let's go take a look. Inside now, we got Patrick.
How's it going, guys?
We're going to talk about the Pan America. We're going to talk about the new CVO.
The new CVO, correct.
What do you think about the new CVO?
New CVO, I think it's actually a wonderful thing. A lot of people are saying that they don't know why they would do a CVO because it's an off-road bike. But with the Pan America, you get the best of everything. You get off-road, you get on-road, you get it all. And with the new 24s, you are getting an upgraded charging system as well as a bigger battery, which is going to address a lot of the concerns from the past years. And it's going to make everything a lot better. A lot better. And painted frame.
Yeah, very true.
I'm a big fan.
And the quick shifter.
Quick shifter, yep. Everything, so you get all the options already on the bike, as well as obviously a CVO seat, which is awesome. And we spoke about the quick shifter, which is super cool. It comes right up here mounted, it's done, and it'll be insane.
What do you think about the color scheme?
Color scheme, I actually love the color scheme because it's Raven Metallic.
Okay, I kind of agree and I kind of disagree. The first time I saw it, I was like, if you're Evel Knievel, this bike is for you. I worry a little bit about the color scheme being an off-road oriented bike. Just a little, because it looks like something you'd go see at a circus. So, with the powder-coated red and all that.
Absolutely.
Oh, and by the way, we did not plan this.
We did not plan
this.
We
didn't plan this at all.
Happened.
Okay, so be honest with me about the color scheme.
Okay, color scheme. I love the number one. We are number one. We are Harley Davidson, right? It's huge.
But also, isn't the one more associated with the racing?
It is.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure we hit all the points here.
And we got Kyle Wyman, who's our performance bagger king. We are rooting for him this year, so we'll see what happens at King of the Baggers this year. It's going to be amazing.
So do you think this is the first of many Pan America CVOs? You think now that they're in their, fourth year of production now?
Correct. Fourth year of production, yep.
So now every year we'll just get a CVO, you think?
I think maybe. It'll be cool to see what they have in store for us. The painted frame, I keep going back to that. I do love that. I love the powder coated frame.
Yeah.
I think it looks really cool. And I love that when you price out a regular Pan Am special and you add on everything.
I can tell you.
And it's
because I've done that. You'll spend more speccing out a complete Pan America
than getting the
than
CVO.
You will getting the CVO, especially at $28,500 plus dealer fees.
Exactly, dude. You're gonna get and you don't get a painted frame if you spec one out.
That's exactly right.
And
you're gonna pay more. Like, talk about this one. I saw you on social media the other day talking about this 14.9.
14.99.
It's got the Michelin Anarchy. Those are not my tires, by the way, are they?
I'm not sure.
You know, I ordered. Surely they didn't put my tires on a.
No, definitely not.
Nico said those are not my tires on that bike.
Yeah, no, these are the Anarchies. Okay. They're super cool. They're rated right at 106 miles per hour or something like that, which is great. You can do some highway riding.
You've got the soft bags already on there.
The soft bags are great because if you guys have the aluminum cases, you can actually interchange these with those as they use the same rack system on them.
Yes.
Which is huge advantage.
So for let me get this right. So for $14,900, you're getting a 22 Pan America Special with the side mounting hardware, with the soft bags, with the upgraded tires.
The skid plate.
It's got the upgraded skid plate.
It's a $399 skid plate, which is, I know because I'm looking at one for my bike.
I know because I just bought one 2 weeks ago.
if you would, this is not far off from a CVO.
No, it's not. It's almost
If you're
there.
talking kitted,
Yeah,
like it's
kitted, it's almost there.
But I know my bike, when I bought my bike, I think mine was close to 30.
Yeah.
Even just the bike. And then I've put all the accessories and all the parts on it.
When they came out, they were up there.
Yeah. And so you can get that CVO for right around that price.
Right. If you guys are the build it your own type thing, I'm gonna do this myself. You guys can totally do that. You pick up one of these Pan Ams that are almost there. You get the aluminum cases, you get the quick shifter.
I mean, for $15,000, you can ride off on this bike.
I think I paid $25 for mine. Yeah, man.
That's the same story, but if we had just waited.
If we would have waited, but who wants to wait?
Nobody wants to wait.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, that's the skinny on this Pan America, the CVO. And we'll talk to you again soon. We'll find another bike to talk about. But if you are in the market and you want a Pan America or any other bike, Boswell Harley Davidson.
Boswell's Harley Davidson.
Check it out, boswellsharley.com. All right, now I'm pumped. I'm excited. We're going to go check out this Road Glide CVO ST.
That's going to be
in
amazing.
white. Let's go check it out.
All right, guys, we are back on the bike, and we're gonna head back to the house. Man, I gotta tell you, I like the white Road Glide CVO ST a lot more in person than I thought I was going to. But I gotta be honest with you, it's still the black with me. I gotta say though, overall, today taking a look at a lot of the different 24 models, the CVO ST, the Pan America, this to me has to be, I mean, I know it's the biggest change in Harley Davidson's lineup history since like 2014, so almost a full decade. And I'm really pleased with what they did. I love all of the design choices. I know a lot of people weren't really happy with the new styling of the Road Glide and the Street Glide. I really like it. I gotta say, I'm a fan. I love my 21 Street Glide. I have no plans of getting rid of it anytime soon, but I really love what they've done with the new designs. I'm anxious to hear what you guys think about it. Put it down in the comments section below. What do you think about these new models? Especially, what do you think about that Road Glide CVO ST? I mean, man, what a bike. So, and I do have kind of an announcement to make. I did put a deposit down on the 24 Road Glide CVO ST, the black. I went ahead, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I don't know of any other motorcycle that has ever struck me like that motorcycle struck me. I just love it. And it's one of those that, you know, I know as guys, we always say this, especially to justify it to our wives, without we're gonna keep it forever. But honestly, that is, I look at that as like my forever bike. That's one that I will plan on having for the rest of my life. And so I'm really pumped and excited about it. They went ahead and put the order in today. They're gonna see if there's another dealership somewhere that they might can do a trade with. They can get it, you know, sooner rather than later, but the deposit's put down and it's on its way. I wanna thank definitely Bubba, everybody at Boswell Harley Davidson, just the best group of people that you'd ever want to know in your entire life. In my opinion, I've been around the block so many times with these Harley Davidson dealerships. I've never met a better group of people than what are right there at Boswell Harley Davidson. So till the day I die, you'll hear me say it. If you're looking to get into Harley Davidsons, you already are, but want a new bike, I don't care where you live, it would be in your best interest to talk to the awesome people here at Boswell Harley Davidson and talk to them about purchasing or trading, whatever, when it comes to Harley Davidson. They eat it, live it, breathe it. They are all about the customer experience. So I will sing their praises. I ride with those guys, I hang out with them, and I buy my stuff there, and there's a reason for that. So I'm looking forward to the 2024 Road Glide CVO ST coming in. You can bet as soon as it does, we'll have a video on that thing, and we'll be ripping down the street. I've never had a Road Glide, always had street glides, but man, I'm really looking forward to jumping in on this. Earlier I was telling you guys about the next video that's coming up on the channel. Is I'm going to be making a special announcement about something really cool that I've been working on for a long time, that's going to involve some different rides and things like that. But one of the things I wanted to talk with you guys about and get your opinion on, 2024 New Year, there's events all over the United States, all over the world, but I'm not going all over the world, all over the United States. Adventure rallies, adventure bike shows, Harley Davidson shows, bike rallies, all of that stuff. I want to know what you guys think are the absolute must-attend best bike shows, bike rallies, and get-togethers out there. No matter what state, where they are, drop down in the comments section below, number one, if you've ever been, and especially those of you that have been, which ones do you think were worth going to, and which ones were you kind of like, yeah, could have skipped it. In all honesty, could have skipped it. Let me know. I'm really anxious to see what you guys think. A part of this announcement I'm going to make is doing and having some content based around trips to and from some of these shows. But it's like, I've never been to any of them. I've never been to Sturgis, never been to Daytona Bike Week, never been to any of that stuff. So, but I only want to go to the ones that you guys are like, oh man, this is the greatest show, it's the best, great people, great atmosphere. So drop down in the comments below what you guys think are some of the best bike rallies and bike shows around the country. And I'm gonna drop them in on the calendar. And then in the next video on the channel, I'm gonna be telling you about this thing I'm launching, and I'll tell you even more about what my plans are, but I'd love to get your guys' thoughts. I want to hit as many of them as I possibly can, but like I said, the most important thing to me is hitting the big ones, you know, not necessarily big in size, but the best ones. Which ones offer the best time, the best experience. So be sure to drop that down in the comments, because I'm really anxious to know, having never gone.
All right, guys, we are back here in my editing studio. More than anything, it was just great to get out on the bike today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, just great getting out, man. We've been landlocked and inside for like 3 weeks here in Nashville. Always a great time getting to go over and hang out with my buddies at Boswell Harley Davidson. And seeing some of the new 24s. Definitely, I was most pumped about seeing the 24 Road Glide CVO ST in white. It was just such a great bike, and I am glad that I pulled the trigger on the black one. So hopefully in the coming weeks, we'll be getting a text from Bubba saying, hey, your CVO ST is in. I'm anxious to do a bunch of content with it, but it's gonna be a great bike to have. And like I said, I'm pretty sure my wife's gonna make me stick to a promise that I'll never buy another motorcycle, or at least not talk about it for another 10 years. I think I got enough motorcycles for sure. But anyway, thank you guys for being here for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you pop that thumbs up button, drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below. Like I said, let me know what you think about the 24 models, bike shows and rallies. Let me know what you think we ought to hit up this year. I'm really looking forward to getting out and being a bigger part of the community, making some really cool content this year. So drop all that down in the comment section. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscription button, sign up. It's absolutely free. There's no membership tiers or anything like that. It's free. So subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and a whole lot more coming your way. Guys, I'll see you in the next video.